Hi, and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Wayne. I just want to first off say thank you so much for your inquiry on our 2016 Series 2 SSV sedan. It is manual with only 38,000 Ks and is hard to find one with such low Ks. Purpose of this video will be to show you the key features and benefits of this vehicle, but also give you a good condition report so you can know that this is definitely going to be the right vehicle for you when you come down to view it. Starting off at the front of the Series 2, you will note the difference of the front bar compared to the Series 1. It's got a bigger open air dam through the side, clean airflow through there, daytime running lights and colour-coded sensors down there with the chrome strip. You do have the LS3 badge with the 6.2 litre V8 there, big update from the Series 1. The chrome and the black throughout the grills certainly makes these a standout. They also come with the xenon headlights, and the sensors on the side are for the park assist as well. Flares on the bonnet here distinguish the Series 2 very easily against the Series 1, and again, a biggest difference between them obviously is 6 litre to 6.2 that this one has got in it. We're going to be very picky on this car, guys, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything to the best of my ability. This front alloy, tiniest little nick just on the edge here, but you will note the depth of the tread on the tyres is excellent, very good throughout. Got the chrome grille around the side indicator on the front guard there, all in good condition. Body wise, very clean, again being super picky. A couple of tiny little light scratches in there, but nothing that would stop someone from buying this particular vehicle. The button on the handle here, this is for the proximity key. The beautiful thing about this, you walk up to the car, you push the button, it unlocks the car, you jump inside, it's a push button start, and away you go. So you never have to take the keys out of your pocket or your handbag depending on what you are carrying them in. SS badge on the rear door here, all where it should be, and also the lock and unlock button on the back door for convenience. Moving to that rear alloy wheel, this one is completely unmarked and matching tyre with matching tread, very good all round. Got your fuel filler on the right hand side for the Holdens, pretty much across the brand, they're always on the right hand side. And moving around to the back, again this is where the Series 2 really stands out. Got that nice piano black finish on the bottom of the rear bar with colour coded sensors in there and those quad exhaust tips. Badges all in place for the Series 2 and the SS, and you've got these really neat clear tail light lenses with the black around the outside. They're matching into the rear bar, and also the low line lip spoiler, which tends to look a lot neater and cleaner than those high rise ones. Moving to the passenger side of the vehicle, again the back left wheel is probably the one that would cop the brunt of the gutters, but this one is completely unmarked and pretty much as new. Again, a matching tyre and matching tread on there, so excellent condition. Through the back door, left-hand side skirt and front door, there's really nothing worth noting on there other than the fact that the paintwork is immaculate. The roof itself is also very clean. Into the last panel and the last alloy wheel, again, have to say that previous owners certainly been careful when parking, because other than that first wheel, there's no marks on any of the others. Definitely in very good condition. Okay, so moving under the bonnet now, one key thing you'll notice, it does have a large gas strut off to the right hand side, makes it super lightweight when you're lifting up the bonnet, and it goes right out of the way, making servicing nice and easy. This is the powerhouse of Holden's SS Commodore. So this is the 6.2 litre updated V8 engine. Now the big difference between this and the 6 litre variation is obviously it's a slightly bigger cubic inch engine, but it's a bigger base and produces more power. The 6 litre, to get it to similar power to this has 304 kilowatts. Walkinshaw make a 310 kilowatt pack that was $6,500. So just for the engine upgrade alone to get to this power difference you're looking at is $6,500. But the key benefit of that is starting off at 304 kilowatts as a base level, gives you a lot more opportunity for bigger power if you were wanting to put some modifications on there, as it's got that bigger base to begin with and a lot more opportunity. Given that it has got 304 kilowatts and 570 newton meters of torque, you will find this car in a manual very quick off the mark, and still reasonable fuel economy being such a large V8 engine. And let's be honest, we're not looking at the V8 for the fuel efficiency anyway. So sitting inside now, we're going to give you a full rundown of all the key features the car has to offer inside. Starting off on the driver's door card, it's got the nice grey velour trim in the SSV. You've got your central locking up on the door here for locking and unlocking the doors. Power mirrors left and right on the front here, and then you've got your power windows to all 4 windows, as well as a child lock in the back, stopping them playing with them up and down. Your headlight controls are over here behind the steering wheel. You do have the auto headlight function, turning on and off when they're not required. And then you've got illumination for your dash lights here, so at night you can brighten them up or dull them down. And then you've got your heads-up display controls, so that comes out of the dash up onto your windscreen. A number of different things shown on there: current speed limit, the current speed zone, the rev tacho you can get up there, navigation. There's a lot of different things on there. You won't see it on the camera because you can only visualize it from the driver's seat, so the passenger and the back passengers don't actually see it. On the right hand stalk over here, we've got our indicators and our headlights. A number of menu controls in here, from trip computer, fuel efficiency, battery voltage, etc. to be seen in there, and that's all just toggled up on the switch here. And then on the left hand side, we've got our wipers and the washers for the windscreen there as well. There's a leather bound steering wheel, nice and comfortable. Being the SS, got the flat style bottom there, just a bit of more of a sporty look with the carbon fibre insert as well. And then in here you've got your stereo controls for volume and skipping tracks, and your Bluetooth pick up, hang up and voice activation. And then on the left hand side you've got your cruise control. And with the steering wheel itself, it does have a lot of movement depending on how high or how short you are, and also you've got the telescopic for longer arms or shorter arms where they're needed. The dash setup behind the wheel is nice and easy to read. It's got illuminated white numbers with red pinwheels in there, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, and as I said before, digital speedo in the middle if you want that. Makes it easy to keep track of exactly how fast you're going. As mentioned outside, it is a push button start, so with that it does have a safety feature. You have to have your foot on the clutch and the brake to start the car, so when you hop in and shut the door, foot on the clutch, foot on the brake, push the button, and as long as you've got the keys inside the car will start. Moving across to the middle, this is where you'll find Holden's not sync system, sorry. This will be their touchscreen audio display. It has everything at the touch of a button and a number of different menus. So all your settings are in there, your Bluetooth. Moving across to home, you've got the navigation. So everything's pretty easy to find on here, and then if you need to, your shortcuts are on here as well. So you can go to home and then basically your AM, FM radio, your phone settings. They do a good job in setting up the settings in terms of pairing phones and things like that. You can go phone settings, Bluetooth, and then just pair a new device. So they've done a good job in setting it up, making it nice and user friendly as well. Does have Bluetooth music streaming, as I mentioned, so if your phone is paired, you can just pair it up and play it without having it plugged in. The USB port is located down in the center console. Other shortcuts here for your navigation and your stereo as well, and then your hazard lights are up here. And then you've got your dual zone climate control. So the way that works, if you haven't had it before, is as you can see on the left side it's 17, right side it's 22. So if I want my heater right up, I can turn it right up, and it's on auto climate, so the fan's just kicked in really high. Otherwise you turn it right down to low, and then basically dial your fan back however you need it there. Direction of air in the middle, aircon, and then your 2 demisters for your front and rear windscreen. 12-volt power socket in here, and a good decent size storage compartment in front of the gear stick. It is a 6-speed manual gearbox, as mentioned, and with the reverse, when you put it into reverse, up on the screen your reverse camera kicks in, and it's got the guidelines on there as well. And if I turn the steering wheel, you'll see it actually guides you sort of where that car is going to end up if you are in reverse. Nice and clear, and you'll note at the bottom of the screen you can see the rear bar, so there's pretty much, with the park assist and the beepers, there's almost no chance of running into anything behind the car when you're parking. Down the middle here, one of the best things Holden did was get rid of that big pull-up handbrake, go to the electric button. So this is really easy. Foot on the brake, push the button down, handbrake turns off, lift it up and the handbrake comes on. So it really cleans up that center console area and actually makes it a lot more symmetrical. And then you've got your ESP stability control. Obviously only turn that off if you want the back wheels to be sliding for any reason. And then you've got your rear park assist as well. So they are able to be turned off most of the time only if you've got a tow bar and you hook up a trailer. Twin cup holders in the middle, really good size, pretty much fit all your drink needs in there, and then a decent sized center console in between the seats. Now this has got a key slot in here, so if the key does happen to run flat, you can pretty much slide the key inside that hole there and it'll still allow the car to start even if the battery in the key has gone flat. USB input just there in the middle, and then another 12-volt power socket on the right hand side as well. Moving through the rest of the car, across the dash and the front seat there, you will note that it's got the grey velour. It is embroidered with the SSV logo up the top there and the carbon fibre with the silver trim. Nice dark coloured glove box, just keeps it nice and subtle inside and gives it that classy feel. Got the perforated black leather with the grey velour strip down the middle. This is probably the key difference inside between the SSV Redline and the SSV. The Redline comes with a lighter creamy colour velour instead, and the grey certainly ages better over time because of less chance of anything getting discoloured or worn. Okay, so with the service books, does have both the service book and the owner's manual there as well. In the service book, it has been very well serviced. It was originally registered as a General Motors Holden vehicle, so most likely executive driven. And then you have full service history here, Brighton Holden at 3,000 Ks, then Traralgon Holden at 16 Ks, Traralgon Holden again at 30,000 Ks, and then we've done intermediate service now at 38,500 Ks. So being the last two were done down at Traralgon, most likely a country car, and again considering the condition of the vehicle being very well kept. And we will also received both of the original factory keys. They are flip keys, so if you do run a flat battery you need to get into the car, you can still use the key itself, and that's got the lock and unlock button as well as the boot release, which we'll show you now. But as I mentioned, inside the car with the boot button there, you just simply hold it down and the boot pops up. Pretty much opens itself like that all the way up because it's got the twin gas struts. Makes it really easy if you're walking to the car with your hands full. And as you can see in there, a massive boot goes all the way under the parcel shelf to the inside where the back of the second row seats are. And all the carpets all in excellent condition. Doesn't look like it's had much in there. With the string here, you just hook that up there if you need to get the wheel out from underneath. And also full size alloy wheel with the Bridgestone Potenza tyre, and that is brand new, never been on the car. The paint marks are still on the tyre tread as well, so excellent condition tyre in the back there and very well kept in the rear without much ever being carried, I'd say. Okay, so there's our walk around video of our 2016 VF Series 2 SSV sedan. I want to thank you again for taking the time to watch this walk around video. I do hopefully make sure it's been helpful and informative for you. If you do have any further questions, we're certainly going to be here to help. A little bit more about us and the business before I go. My name is Wayne Simmons. I've been used vehicle manager here for nearly 11 years. Worked with the owners, genuine family owned and run business now for nearly 11 years. So you can rest assured that I've been here a long time and I'm going to be, so you'll always know who you're dealing with. Our reputation means a lot to us. Look us up on Google. You'll find we've got a 4.8 out of 5-star rating with over 800 Google reviews, and that's from customers Australia-wide who have sold many cars just like this one too. So you can rest assured again that you'll be buying a great quality vehicle from the right people and the right place. The other thing we can offer here is a premium mechanical protection plan. Now that is a 5-year mechanical guarantee on the car with unlimited claims up to $3,000 per claim and up to 200,000 Ks on the clock, with up to 10 years of premium Australia-wide roadside assistance as well. There is a fee involved in that obviously, but if you are looking to finance the vehicle, Julie or Mario, one of our 2 business managers, will be more than happy to tailor something for your needs and show you that that plan included won't add too much to your weekly payment either. So don't hesitate in calling us today. Our number is 9907 0555. Next step for you will either be an appointment, a test drive, or do what nearly 50% of our customers are doing now with the advantage of our video process. Secure the vehicle now, get everything in order in terms of funding, and come and pick it up on the exact same day you look at it. Thanks again for watching.